I could die happy if I needed a walnut climbing down.
Ignoble to talk of food in the presence of so exquisite a lady.
Oh no, but I'd love some breakfast. A little pâté, a cold bird, wine. Would you be good enough? Oh, absurd, you think? Well, it's all there in my coach.
What?
Yeah, partridges, pheasants, creme brulee, the lot. There, you see that one there? You recognize her?
There I go!
It's the boys. The Spaniards let it through. The wine, the pastry, and the poultry too.
Christian, a quick word.
These cushions here are stuffed with pigeons, see? Yeah, even if the rest of the army has to starve, at least the Gascon have a joint to carve before we're carved.
Go while you can.
No.
Very well then, give me a musket. I'm staying too.
Spoken, sir, like a man.
I don't desert ladies in danger.
The pikemen are lined up, accounted, armed.
Madame, will you inspect them with me?
Sure.
Something to say, you say?
Important.
Better speak quickly.
Listen.
What?
Roxanne is not going to speak of a letter, but of letters. I had the task of articulating for you. I didn't ask whether or not I should write. I wrote without mentioning it.
But in God's name, how? We're under siege. We're cut off totally.
Before dawn, it's easy enough. You see, I'm able to cross the lines.
So, I see it now. I've written more than I thought. To be precise, how many times? Once a week, say? Twice? 3 times? 4?
Rather more.
Every day?
Yes. Every day. Twice.
I see. They say that there's only one thing that'll make a man mad enough to... Roxanne.
Now at last, dear
Now,
Christian.
at last, you can tell me why you risked
At last
it.
I can. Blame your letters. If I can speak of blame.
So, just for a bundle of love
No,
letters,
no,
then.
no. You don't know your own genius. It's true. I read your letters. Reread. Reread them. And your words all golden petals. The flower that shed them your soul. A soul afire with sincerity.
Oh, the sincerity that came across then.
Tell me how I can atone for the sin that lies upon you like a stone. The insult of loving you for your beauty alone.
What do you love now?
What I loved before was a mere bauble. Now I love a soul.
I'd rather be loved the way people usually are, with a bit of body as well.
Your beauty is a barrier to you. If you were ugly, twisted all askew, and dwarfish, deformed, I know I should be able to love you more. The greater good needs not the lesser good.
Ugly.
Yes, I swear it. I swear, ugly.
Leave me?
Leave you.
Just for a moment. There's some thinking to do, and you must greet my friends with a smile before they...
Dear Christian. Dear Christian.
Now I know where I stand. You heard? She doesn't love me anymore.
Stop that.
It's you. She loves my soul. You are my soul.
Too true.
And you love her.
I?
I know.
That too is true.
Madly.
More.
Tell her.
No.
Why not?
Look at me.
Let her choose. I'm a non-entity, cursed with a pretty face. Must I destroy your happiness for that?
Go back with her. Love her. You deserve it. Joy. You deserve it. God, I am on the rack of being my own rival. I want to be
Loved for what I am, comely and dumb, or else not loved at all. Can't you see as clever as you are, that basic simplicity?
Get thee behind me. This whole discussion is academic. We're both going to die.
No! You must live. As for dying, that is my duty now.
You're being
For
obstinate.
what I am or not at all. I'm going to see what's happening there. Talk to her. Let her
I
choose.
know what her choice will be. You.
I suppose I can hope. Roxanne!
What is it?
Cyrano has something to say. Important.
Important? I seem to have said something to upset him.
I know what you said. Did you mean what you said? Don't be afraid of saying it to me. Even if you were ugly?
Even if you were ugly. Started.
Twisted. Deformed.
How
Grotesque.
could he be anything but noble, sublime, great soul?
You still love him.
All the more.
Impossible, even now. It's not impossible. Roxanne, listen to me.
What?
No, I can never say it. I'm finished.
No, you're going to say
Yes, something, whatever it was, it doesn't matter. Now listen, Roxanne, I can swear this because it's God's own truth. Christian was a great soul.
What? Christian?
He was the first one of the parapet.
I told her everything. It's you she loves.
Christian!
Roxanne!
Speak, my love, speak. No, he's not dead. He's not dead. Speak, my love, speak. Speak. Oh, God. I feel his cheek cold against mine. This letter. Oh, for me.
My letter. Roxanne, I must go. They need me.
He was a great soul, wasn't he?
Yes, Roxanne.
And now he's gone. He's gone.
Signal! Reinforcements coming, hang on!
His blood, his tears. Suicide.
Get her away. I'm going to lead the charge. Prove your valor, Miss here. Now do what you must do and get her away.
I'll get her away. If you can hang on here a while, we'll win.
We'll see. Goodbye, Roxanne. Let them come! Fire! Charge!
Long time. Too long. God knows how you can bring yourself to cheat men's eyes with all that golden beauty. So, you propose to stay here forever in mourning?
Forever.
Have you forgiven me then?
I'm here. That has to mean I've forgiven you.
Christian, was he so...
If you knew him.
Do you see much of the other man?
Cyrano? Oh, yes. He pays a weekly visit. Acts as my gazette, my court circular out on Saturdays. Under that tree, if the weather's fine, they place a chair for him. And I wait with my Iliad. 4 o'clock, the clock strikes. And with the last stroke, I hear his step and his stick tapping the stone steps. It's so regular, I never turned to sleep. There's the Bri. The Bri, how's our friend?
It's just as I say, just as I've always said. Loneliness, wretchedness. He writes those satires of his determined to make more and more enemies.
Everyone goes in terror of that sort of biz, that's one thing. No one dares touch him.
That may be so.
It isn't the violence I fear. It's this loneliness, as I've said.
This is the world. This is the way the world goes. He takes what comes. Don't have pity on him. He's one of those rare animals that is opted to be free. Permit us a brief word. It's true, no one dares attack a friend, not openly. But hate grows and hate will find its way. I think you ought to warn him. The other day at court, one of his haters said to me, the Bergerac may die accidentally.
I see.
I hope you see. Tell him to stay home, to be careful.
Careful. Whatever I say, he treads his own path. He's coming here today. All right, I'll warn him, but I can't promise you anything.
Your Grace.